Hi, I am the analyst Arindam Roy and I am here again with a new video of Chanakya to Modi series. This video will be in English as I saw some problems faced by some of my friends who don't understand Bengali, and sorry for my Bengali friends. If you like the video, please click the like button and also subscribe my channel. I am here to share all kinds of important topics with you. So let's start. Situated at the crossing point of the shipping lanes between South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East, ancient Indian realms and domains kept up with social and financial relations with Mesopotamia, Greece, China, and Rome, except for the Chola dynasty, which fabricated an abroad domain. Indian armies don't look for victory of terrains outside the subcontinent. Ancient Hindu composition on statecraft and religion suggested disconnection from different human advancements. Rulers could overcome an area from adjoining lords inside India. However, attaching different societies or people groups was considered unscrupulous. Ancient Indian philosophers and strategists fall both in the pragmatist just as the idealist camps. The premier specialist and essayist on Indian authenticity was Kautilya, and he was called India's Machiavelli. His magnum opus, the Arthashastra, and it is in a real sense study of political economy, and it was really a composition on statecraft and the executives of realms for the certain investigators. The Arthashastra was outlined current India's international strategy. However, others considered it just one of a few impacts. Idealist writing from ancient occasions mirrors the moralist impact of Buddhism and Jainism. It is reflected most unmistakably in the advanced time. In the perspective of Mahatma Gandhi, the most notable face of Indian national struggle and the father of modern Indian nation, albeit in ancient Indian strategists and Indian realms knew about their general surroundings. It was under the British Raj that India wound up associated deliberately to a neighborhood past, the subcontinent spreading from the Gulf of Southeast Asia. India's approach towards today's geographic neighbors is intensely affected by the Raj's view that was interest of the Raj directed by the interest of the close by states, not the other way around. This is the foundation of India's frequently communicated want to keep outside powers and acquire impact in South Asia. Regularly alluded to by some of the Indians' Monroe Principle, the settlements that India endorsed with her nearby neighbors after independence likewise bore the British inheritance. India's 1949 arrangements with Bhutan was indistinguishable in practically all regards to the one Bhutan, one arrangement. The clans on the two sides of the Durand lines required as to whether India would proceed with British Raj strategy of endowment and arms. Nevertheless, India declined the offer. Under Gandhi's administration, the Indian national development accepted good goals, which have thusly have prompted the rise of a feeling of Indian excellence, that India is extraordinary, exceptional, and a model for remainder of the world. The absolute first goal passed by the Constituent Assembly of India in 13 December 1946 expressed the ancient island achieves its legitimate and respected spot for the planet and makes it full with willing commitment to the advancement of world harmony and the government assistance of mankind. A mysterious article in July 1949 issue of Foreign Affairs portrayed India as a baby express. There was no rookie history to branch of settlement recently ascended to nationhood. In the many years following independence, the longing to be viewed as a worldwide pioneer through an ethical one frequently enhanced the proclaiming suggestions of Indian international strategy. India supporting of hostile to expansionism and against bigotry and its mission against politically sanctioned racial segregation in South Africa was essential for its approach. So was India's interest for changes in the United Nations Security Council as well as in the international financial request, including the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. India saw the world's significant forces, particularly the industrialized entrepreneurial countries, as reluctant to take into account the interest of recently colonized less fortunate nations. India's driving part in the making of non-aligned movement NAM, the G77 and the BRICS, addresses its works to make international establishments that are not run by Western European forces or the United States of America, lacking assets to partake in the Cold War, expecting that cooperation would destroy the delicate country. India's prime ministers looked to avoid military coalitions and received what they demanded was an uncommitted way non-management was the same as lack of bias as it. Regime suggested a refusal to take position in worldwide contestations. It's anything but a refusal to join any coalition, giving India the alternative of looking for help from both the US and the Soviet Union, while having the options to renounce either to explicit issues. India considered not to be as a method of keeping the Cold War out of South Asia and of ensuring itself against the hazards of being brought into conflicts. It looked to stay away that would guarantee a quiet and a stable climate for building the country, particularly its financial and military capacities. Supporting non-management assisted India with building attaches with nations in Asia and Africa arising out of colonial standard, before whom India extended herself as a possible model and head of previous individual states. Allowing in monetary and military ability, India embraced the upright ground in the expansion of assuming a larger part in the world undertaking and it fight at a surprisingly high level. India profited with non-management. However, things didn't generally work out to form. While India stayed neutral, Pakistan joined the Western camp. The Cold War was never a long way from India's border. Socialist China shared India's wilderness. Iran and Pakistan joined the US Drove Central Treaty Organization, that is CENTO, and gave a listening presence on the Central Intelligence Agency, that is CIA. The Soviet Union viewed Afghanistan as a vital neighbor even prior to sending in their powers there in 1979. American and Soviet naval forces both worked on the Indian Oceans. In times looking for the options to visit Indian ports, while India had the option to get some military and financial guide from the both Cold War coalitions. It was always unable to accomplish the supreme self-governance in dynamic it looked for. It needed to go to the US after the war with China in 1962 and the Soviet Union during the Bangladesh emergency of 1971. Homegrown territorial international conditions delineated India's choices and exercise in the restriction of a poor, non-industrial nation having option to go about as a worldwide pioneer dependent on the size of its populace or authentic and moral cases. So the video ends here, and this is the part 1, and the part 2 will come to the next. So if you like this video, please click the like button and also subscribe our channel, and bye.